If your child is always crying at the middle of the night, and you have been wondering why that child is always crying at the middle of the night, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what you need to know, especially parents, people that are married, that has baby. You need to watch this video to an end. A child is not supposed to see a dead person. Mothers do make this mistake of taking their child to a burial ceremony, to a burial place where they are burying somebody. They will carry that child at their back to see a corpse that is lying on a coffin. It's very, very wrong. You are not supposed to take that child to a mortuary to carry out a corpse for burial. A child is not supposed to see a dead person. A child is not supposed to see a corpse. These are mistakes mothers do make that is affecting their babies. Okay? That is why you see those children waking up at the middle of the night and start crying. And you have been wondering why that baby is crying. Let me tell you something. Once a child see a dead person, a corpse, if care is not taken, the spirit of that dead person will come visiting that child, because that child, the spirit of that child is too tender. Yes, the spirit of that child is too tender. So the spirit of that dead person will be coming to visit that child, and if care is not taken, you may lose that baby. So that is why it's very, very wrong to allow a baby to see a corpse, to take a baby to a burial ceremony ground, or to take a baby to a mortuary to carry out a corpse for burial. These are very, very wrong. As a mother, don't allow that to happen. Whenever you are going for a burial, leave your child at home. Okay? Find somebody that you trust, somebody that can take care of that baby, and let that baby stay with that person. And if you don't have anybody to keep the baby, I will advise you to cancel the burial if possible. Yes, don't go for the burial for the sake of that child, because you will see that child cry at the middle of the night. Some of them will see a masquerade. Some of them, their body temperature will be very, very high. These are the result of bad spirit that have been visiting them whenever they are sleeping. Okay, so if your child is always crying at the middle of the night, then you need to do this tip to stop that from happening. Okay, what you need to do is to get this item. Okay, you need to get this item called uri seed. Okay, you need to take this item, like you need to get 3 of this particular seed. Okay, now you are going to cut this seed into pieces, boil it, and get the water. Okay, use that water to bathe that child that is always crying at the middle of the night. Use that water to bathe that child for 3 days. Use that water to bathe that child for 3 days. Okay, once you use the water to bathe that child for 3 days, whatever spirit that has been visiting that child, that is making that child to cry at the middle of the night, will stop visiting that child. Okay, just practice this for 3 days, and you see that that child will stop crying at the middle of the night. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Okay, if you have a child that is always crying at the middle of the night, just use this to bathe that child, and that child will stop crying at the middle of the night. Okay, so try and practice it. If you do not understand any part of the video, ask question, so I will reply you and tell you what I said. Okay, and make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification button, and give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. All right, so that is what you need to do. See you guys some other time in my next video. Bye.